Let's take it down to center ice for the drop of the puck for the second period. Here's Johnny.
Well, as I was saying, I mean, the momentum means so much, and that goal in the last minute definitely means a lot for the Patriots. We'll see if Nova can spring right back. Will the lack of a first intermission help them or hurt them? We'll find out. This goes over to the far side. It's cleared into Mason territory. Kraus reaching back there, couldn't get much on it as it's back the other way again. Banger on the far side, trying to play it up and out. No such luck. Taylor Witt will have a second opportunity at it. Nova will steal it right back and be played in there by Alex Bilal. To the near side and cleared up ice over the far side boards. Through there for, that is Witt. Witt down to that far side. Trying to put the puck up but over a little too high as it goes back over to that far side boards. Witt again battling for that puck. England going to take it away. England up ice. He's got a 3-on-2 developing. He'll choose to clear it. Kraus makes the easy save and he hands it off there for Dan Gassel. Nova setting up shot. Quick shot came there from 23 Tyler Caniff. It's cleared up and out. Caniff will have it again at center ice. Lofts this one. Easy stop there by Kraus. He's going to hand it off there for Nick Baker. And we're going to have a whistle.
Well, I guess it's just, yeah.
Offsides is the call, and the referee said, pay attention.
No, somebody in the crowd did.
Oh, I thought that was the ref. Oh.
Your hearing needs some work there. Hey, tomorrow night here at the Prince William Ice Center, George Mason is back at it again against the University of Maryland at 10 o'clock. They're looking to make some turtle soup, apparently, according to their Facebook page. And Nova will travel up to play Rowan.
Is that legal to make turtle soup anymore?
No, I don't think it is. Yeah. Too many animal rights activists came out and said, that ain't right.
You shouldn't do that.
But you can still have gator meat.
Huh. Who knew? Are they playing Florida anytime soon? Back up top far side it goes for Shields. Down to the far side. Bouncing puck there for Mandeville. Mandeville trying to get that one away from the other number 20, Dylan Downs. Shields will step up and put it back behind the Nova net. Played back to the near side it goes. That play came from Charles Danner. Danner along the near side will send it up ice. Carried away there by Bilal. Bouncing puck off the far side. That's Stefan Valet who tried to put it deep into Mason territory and nothing doing there. Shields lives up to his name. Over to the far side it goes. Pushed up ice there by Mandeville. Mandeville on that far side boards. Puck stuck there in a rut. It goes back up to Shields at the far point. Quick shot. Bouncing puck off. Someone in the slot. Ahead from Bloom. Bloom trying to put it ahead there for 19, Stefan Valet. Nothing doing there. Now Bloom will have the chance at it. He puts a shot. Glove saved by Kraus, and he's going to hang on to that one with 17:47 remaining in the second period of play. 3-1 your score in favor of the Patriots.
The gloves work, and I love those pads too. Very sharp, very color coordinated. And by the way, what does it mean when Shields lives up to his name? How does he live up to Aaron?
Bum. Well, it certainly wasn't errant, I'll tell you that. Face-off one, Nova will keep it in. Off it goes for Caniff. Caniff round behind the net over to the far side boards, played through for Brown. Puck bounces off the side of the cage around behind. We're going to have a penalty called here. Going to be rough. On whom?
We'll find out. They're both looking at each other like, I don't know. You go? Me go?
Did
I don't
you
know.
do that?
No.
I didn't do that. Did I do that?
He'll go. It's Taylor Witt. He's looking to sit for 2 or less. We'll see if Nova can get this one back within 1. They have yet to strike in the power play as GMU has struck twice on 3 opportunities.
Nova hasn't had much chance to really get set up. They've had 1 or 2 opportunities really setting up any kind of umbrella or overload or any kind of set play. We'll see if they can manage that on the man advantage. Puck bounces all the way back into their own zone where it's going to be played off for Campbell. Campbell will leave it for England, who dangles out a man from behind his own net. That doesn't bode well for the breakout. Lots of pressure on by Mason. Up ahead it goes for Brown. Quick shot, bounces off the pads. Far side it goes for Baker. He's going to clear it up, but not out. England will keep it in. Far side boards, bit too far for Clara Coper. That's a new one. We haven't seen him there. Adam Clara Coper. Back down to the near side, it goes for Caniff. Caniff top of the slot, we'll send it to the near side. For England, he's going to play with a high stick, and he's going to have to play it. So we'll have that stopped down.
He so coyly tried to recoil, but they
It
caught
wasn't me.
And the thing is, he did touch it, and they didn't catch that he touched it after the high stick. But
Wow.
yeah, we'll give it a call, and I guess we'll have a face-off all the way down in Nova territory. They'll give them some time to work their way back down with 1:21 left on the man advantage. 16:54 left here in the second period. 3-1 GMU. We are the Cross Ice Feed. Visit us at crossicefeed.com. Send us your comments, feedbacks, and any inquiries on our services. Email us, contact@crossicefeed.com.
Poke check effort there. We'll pitchfork it away. It's going to be carried up ice by Alex Bilal. Bilal dangles at the blue line. We'll play it to the near side ahead for Carlson, and unable to get that connection through for Olivet. To the far side, England with it again. He tries to find Bilal. Bilal, who has the lone tally for Nova tonight, but is cleared up and out by George Mason. Chasing it down will be Dan Gassel. Gassel will get there. He centers it through, but it's going to be taken away. Carlson will have it now. Cody Carlson up ice. He's got Bilal beside him. Looks for the shot, just a bit wide. Back to the near side it goes as it swings around the horn. Gassel will get it. Going to be kept in, nothing doing there. It's sent up and out as Danner gives chase. Danner from behind his own net will work the breakout.
Half a minute left on the man advantage for Nova.
Along this near side it goes as Egan puts pressure on. Short-handed attempt. 22 seconds remain on the power play for Nova. Charles Danner to the near side. Mason says no at the blue line, putting a lot of pressure on. Back another opportunity. It's going to be taken away for Dylan Downs. Downs will send it to the far side boards. Ahead for Ganser, and the pass missed again. There is a rut in front of that Mason bench.
Yeah, there's got to be. It's just sitting there. Huh.
Ahead it goes. Max Ganser has his pocket picked at the last moment. It's going to be pushed up and out there. Good effort by Nick Baker. And with that, it's five-a-side hockey. Nova unable to do much on that man advantage. Back ahead it goes. Ganser on the outside. Looks for the shot. Save made, and the pads is hanging on to it. Will be Brian Krause.
Guys looking for that low percentage shot, but hopefully looking for a bounce off the pads. He had one breaking towards the net, so that seems to be their modus operandi, is how they're trying to work their way to get a tally to bring this one within one. But lucky they got the face off to the left here of Krause. Krause having a little trouble there staying on his feet, but maybe he's got a rut in front of the net there too. This ice gets a little choppy when you play two straight periods, I'll tell you that.
I can imagine. Round over to the far side boards. Bouncing puck will be played off from, that was Kenneth. Back to the near side it goes. Cordova will send it ahead for Dylan Talbot. Talbot on the outside. Another man down.
England's falling.
Back through. Not since the Romans, Dave.
True.
Back up top it goes for Shields. Quick shot. It goes off of a man in front. That man was Charles Cox. Bouncing puck in front again. Baker will step up and he'll send it wide to the near side this time. England again will hop it up off the high glass. Kept in there by GMU. Baker puts the pass in front to Cordova. He scores! Cordova picks the far side corner. Got it just inside the cage. My goodness gracious, what a laser beam.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure down low there, and they're fluctuating between two different approaches trying to get goals here. The down low approach has worked out for them, but they're also looking to take the shots from the point and looking for some traffic up front to stuff at home. That time, they had the goalie scrambling along with the Nova defense. They found a way around it, short side up top. Actually, he went far side.
Yeah, he went far side.
Yeah, he definitely had a sharp angle to contend with, but he got it through.
Well, I mean, it's really hard to pick that far corner, especially from that close to the goal line.
Yeah.
And a great play from Baker. He faked that shot. He faked me out. And he got it down to Cordova for his second goal of the night. Quick shot there came from Ganser. Over to the far side boards. Has a big hit into the boards on Dan Gassel. Back along this near side. Pushed ahead there as we have Gassel right in front. He dangles, he scores! And before the public address is done, Dan Gassel adds another tally.
Daniel Gassel getting a breakaway goal, making it 5-1. They're pulling their tender.
Zachary Sanford entering the net after the 5 goals in, what are we talking, 27 minutes?
Yeah, 26 minutes.
26 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, give him all the credit there. He's just getting peppered left and right. A lot of opportunities there for GMU. Is just the rest of the supporting cast has to show up here for Nova. You know, the defense have to clear it out in front of the net, keep them isolated to the outside. But the thing is, with pressure coming from Baker and Mandeville, it's hard to stave off, and Cordova even. But then Talbot always seems to be the magic man who sets up everything. I don't know if he's in on this this goal, but he's in on 3 out of the 5.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you say he has heart, but he is a magic man. How about that music reference?
You got it.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'm that good. As a play right through, heading for Bach. Bach dangles around the man. Looking through now, he'll have his pocket picked. Great effort there. Dylan Downs will take it off of Brian Bach. Back in front, we're going to have a whistle for that action in the corner. And the referee is none too pleased.
Getting a call on that, the helpers coming from the sticks there of 15-11. That's Bangert and Pohl.
Now let's see what these calls are.
Yeah, plenty of work for that public address this evening. So we got 13:28 left here in the second, 5-1 GMU. After chasing Andre Campbell to the bench. Get a look here at Zachary Sanford. His numbers. He's played 6 games. Filled in with a few here. He's got a 1-2-0-0 record. And his goals against average needs a little work there. It's a .922 and a save percentage of 83.7. Just needs more time in there to kind of balance things out, I guess.
Well, he's going to get it tonight.
Yeah,
Period and a half.
Yeah. You are, sir.
And there's certainly no third tendy over there, so we'll find out.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the calls from the public address. I'm sure they got to put it down on the score sheet first. Trust me, I know that pain. We will have 4-on-4 in the box. Is Justin Sadkowski and Dylan Downs is right off the face-off opportunity.
Holding and roughing.
That'll do it. As it's cleared back into Patriot territory. Kraus will stop it behind the net. And through it goes. An opportunity for Tyler Caniff. Played off of his stick. Couldn't get it through. Getting back to it now will be Anthony Olivet. Centers for Caniff. Shot. Boom! Save. And a hot potato. He's caught that one. Caught. Wow.
Yeah, that glove's still working. Yeah, you got to go somewhere else there, guys. It's just Kraus has definitely got a great glove side. And, I've seen him have a couple of good challenging shots on his blocker side that he has to work a little for. But, just keep going at it. Maybe a little bit lower. I mean, he's got great rebound control, but lower pads will actually help you, especially on the blocker side, as I'm seeing Kraus handle the puck.
Well, George Mason is planning to change their goaltender at the 10-minute mark of this period, so we can see some different action in the second half. Back through it goes, as it's going to be played ahead for Rudzinski. Rudzinski getting back to it, down behind the Nova net. Rudzinski, we're going to have a whistle there, as I believe the net is off its moorings.
That's off.
We'll have a quick plug here. Saturday, March 15th, Mason Ice Hockey is playing the Mason alumni, raising money for the Kraus Family Trust. That's the family of Brian Kraus, the freshman goaltender. 8 children in the family. The father passed away just 3 years ago. The mother passed away recently, and so they're raising money for the Kraus Family Trust. They score! You mentioned good things, and Mason will make good things happen. That one was Garrett Pohl from the near side, point on 4-on-4 action.
He's got pole position there as he makes this one 6-1, 4-on-4, so we're seeing goals from all categories. And also to make mention there on your plug, Ryan Kraus, he's a public address guy.
It's all in the family here in Mason.
They're all about family and all about helping each other out, and this will be a great cause, and we'll look to see if we can get a broadcast on that one. I may not be able to do it, but sir, you'll be welcome to do it.
We'll see what we can do. That's Saturday, March 15th. Coach wanted to say 3 p.m., but definitely check out the Mason website for that. March 15th here at the Prince William Ice Center. That's a Saturday.
Details at gmuicehockey.com as 12:32 remains. 6-1, Mason.
So we'll have the face-off bouncing back now. It's going to be played up ice for Nick Baker. Baker looks for that shot. He scores! He catches that one. Top glove. Well, the glove doesn't work on that side, at least not for that one. And that quickly, it's 7-1.
Oh, yeah. They're just pouring it on now. Nick Baker, oh, man. Going top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. And just like that, it's 7-1. And boy, oh, boy. And I think we're actually posted up on the Nova side of the crowd, too. So They are none too pleased as they've quieted down, and I'm seeing some Nintendo DSs and iPhones out here. So
sorry, guys.
But now they are going to switch their keeper for George Mason, and in comes Nick Wayland. 4 games under his belt, 2-1, 0-0, 415 goals against, and an 85% save percentage.
That was a good time for that plug then, right before he leaves. Far side it goes, up and out of the Mason zone. It's going to be stopped off there by Stefan Valet. Valet will hand it ahead for Caniff. Caniff, bouncing puck up and over the shoulder and up and over the goal as it comes back to the near side for England. England, back into that near side corner, around behind the net. Ahead for Caniff. Caniff, centering pass, nothing doing there. Ganser not in the right position on that one. Other way for Dan Gassel. Right off of the shin pads of England, back through to Gassel. England unable to get the puck away. Gassel from behind the enemy net over the far side boards. Bouncing puck through as Nova will push it ahead. Ahead now for Witt. Witt has his pocket picked and it's back now to the near side boards. Ahead for Valet. Valet to Ganser. Ganser couldn't hang on. It's played up and away there by Jeffrey Egan. England mucking and grinding down into the corner. Bouncing puck will go over to that far side boards, up through and ahead for Egan. Egan pushed off the puck by that's Dylan Downs. Wrong 20. Over the far side it goes. Puck comes through for Charles Danner. Ahead now and back through. Dangling, a puck taken away. Mason making sure that no individual efforts are coming through, and we're going to have an icing call after that long clear.
Yeah, Valet couldn't finish on that pass, a nice little between the legs pass, and then getting it back here on the near side, trying to take that shot through. They got to challenge Wayland here. They got to make a bit of a statement here halfway through this game. They're down by 6, and if anything, we know that these guys are capable of scoring, as we saw 2 weeks ago against American University. They put up 12. Wait to see where these Gunners are, and let's see if they'll come out here.
10:44 remains in the second. It's now 7-1 in favor of the Patriots. Over to the far side boards it goes for Carlson. Carlson bouncing it off. And a scrum will finally lead to the puck coming out. That comes through for Olivet. Olivet centering effort to Carlson. It's sticked away by Wayland. Back the other way it goes. To the near side for Talbot. Talbot, who's had a couple assists tonight, will go cross ice. Nothing doing there. Unable to get that connection for Mandeville. Pushing and shoving and a bit of a hold going on as everyone will hug it out in that far side corner. Up but not out. Carried through there by Witt. Centering opportunity there. Mandeville will shoot and score. And that easily, it's 8-1.
He's in his office there. He gets his second goal in this game. So he was just waiting for it. It popped off there on a rebound. And you got to feel here for Sanford, put into a difficult situation. It's already becoming worse as it's 8-1. 9:56 left here in the second. Patriots looking to take a huge lead here even further into this game, and they'll take on Maryland tomorrow, as we mentioned, and Nova is going to have some, time to reflect before they take on Rowan tomorrow evening.
So we'll have the face-off at center. I mean, certainly the lack of a real first intermission has got to play havoc with some of these teams. To be that good and that well-conditioned has got to be difficult. Something that teams at higher levels don't have to deal with, don't have to contend with. As Mason will carry out to the near side, it goes for Satkowski. Over to Bach. Bach and Satkowski, as Bach will dangle through, takes the shot. Save made there and held on to by Sanford.
Talbot's got 4 helpers, and he's pretty much leading the way in this one, setting everything up left and right. He's helped out on half the goals scored for George Mason. That's a guy to watch out for. And, of course, Mandeville, as we talked about, he got a second goal there. But he's got a couple of helpers, too.
Quick shot, save made there by Sanford, and it just trickles wide. That was a scary shot from this perspective, at least. As it comes back through, Satkowski had the chance, but he had his pocket picked. England back to the near side. Sends it along the outside, off the half boards. It's going to be stopped behind the net there by Wayland. To the near side, carrying up is Baker. Baker will send it ahead, and actually the off of the stick will go right to Satkowski.
Nice move.
He'll send it to the far side corner where Bach will give chase. Bach and England battling for that puck. It's kicked ahead. Up ice it goes for Charles Cox. Back for Bach into enemy territory. England can't stop him. Back through it goes, back to the near side. Pole will knock it off, and it's back now to the near side. England again. He can't get a handle on it. He had a one-on-one, maybe a two-on-one opportunity there and just couldn't make much of it. From behind his own net, Mason will push it up ice. It's stopped there for Charles Danner. To the near side for Pole. Deep in it. Mason into Nova territory, excuse me. It's going to be carried up ice by Danner again. Back along this near side, it's cleared towards the net. And we'll have a whistle for offsides.
We do apologize if there was any kind of reverberation and echo going on. We had a double feed on the input of our audio all the way up through to the 7:52 mark of the second period. We do apologize for that. We should have had our producer tune in this evening to check things out, but we trusted ourselves, and we will trust ourselves no longer.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, we do apologize, folks.
Hope it wasn't too bad.
We'll find out if I check the email.
This goes back now through center. Bouncing puck will be pushed through. And now back the other way it goes. A chance here for Caniff. Caniff puts a shot. Save made by Whalen, and he snaps it up on the second effort.
Okay, so his glove works too. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a shorter stature here compared to Kraus, but you know, I expect the goaltenders that are kind of like in a smaller stature to move a little bit quicker. You know, they got that boom boom pow, and they can slide from side to side. And I look to see that out of Wayland, and I hope Nova can test him a little bit more to see what he's made of. Back down to the near side, bouncing puck through as England will stick it away. Has a second effort at it, but just can't stop it. Goes through ahead for Egan. Egan pushed it right in front. Unable to make the connection there was Rudzinski. Back down to the near side for Shields. Bouncing puck off the shin pad. And back the other way for Nova. Olivet with the opportunity. He'll send it round behind the net. Wayland will stop it off. Bilal will have it in front. Olivet with another quick shot. Bouncing puck. And not going to take it is Wayland. It was under his pad. He had it the entire time, but you know, all the credit in the world to Olivet. Coming and breaking in on net. Crash the net. Look for those opportunities. And maybe something will squeeze its way between the wickets and in. 7:03 remains here in the second period of play. It's 8-1 in favor of the George Mason Patriots. And here, the battle of the blue and green. The blue and green? Blue and green. Green and gold. What am I saying? Wow. Wow. Should get my eyes checked. Quick shot there. Egan with the shot and the save made there by Sanford. That's in his glove. We can all see that. 6:53 left here in the second. 8-1 George Mason, David Stearns, John Baranowski, and Philip Prevost. We are Cross Ice Feed. Visit us at crossicefeed.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed. Send us your feedback too. Contact at Cross Ice Feed is the email address. Let us know how annoying that echoing reverberation was for a while. Sorry. Oh, it must have been bad. Our cameraman doesn't even have his headphones in anymore. Wow. We must have been awful. Terrible. Back up, cleared up and out. He didn't even flinch at that. He's clearly tuned us out completely. Oh, he's focused in on that camera work. Bloom will play it along the around behind the net. Let's hope that's what it is. Yeah. Bouncing puck off to the far side for Mandeville. Mandeville, the long toss to the near boards for Cordova. Cordova waiting, looking, puts a bouncing puck through. It's save made. Yes. Yes. He's got it? He does. Even the referee wasn't sure on that one. The save by Sanford. Or no, they're going to say when now really? It's in the net. You know, the referee's supposed to point to it when it's a goal. Well, okay then. I didn't get a signal. 6:12 remains in the second. It's 9-1. We'll see who actually got that one. We'll wait for the public address, I guess. It'll be Mr. Kraus. It'll be Ryan Kraus. As it's 9-1, George Mason. Puck sent over to the far side boards as Mason will have it once more. Sent up ice on the far side for Brian Bach.
Bach into the enemy territory. Quick shot up and over the cage. Rebound set. Kowski can't get a handle on it. Through it goes for Caniff.
That's the hat trick. And there's Talbot.
Olivet to the outside, surveys his options. He'll send it through for Claricopa. Olivet will get it back as Claricopa couldn't do much with it. Back now for England, puts the shot from the slot. Now it's back the other way. It goes for Pole. Pole's got room on the outside. Everyone on Nova got sucked in. Quick shot, not gonna sneak through on the slow ball. Save made by Sanford.
Hey fans, if you can't get enough of hockey, we've got plenty tomorrow. We've got Potomac Patriots hockey starting up at 5:20. Elite action of the USPHL to start, followed by Empire. And then, of course, you can just hop in the car, drive over really fast after catching all that action on crossicefeed.com and check out the live action. George Mason taking on the University of Maryland.
Face off way down in Nova territory. Won by Olivet. He's going to play it off for Balau. Back it goes for Danner. Ahead for Olivet now to Carlson. Carlson along the near side. Through, quick save. Off the pads, it went awkward. His butterfly went a bit too far on that one. He bounced it right back into his own 5-hole. Dangerous.
Yeah, that looked like it went off of his toe and redirected its way to the front, and he snagged it out of the air. I mean, wow.
Well, it's all about having the butterfly as flat as possible. You want those pads coming to a complete 180-degree line.
Yeah.
And you know, if you happen to go too far on that, that gets bad.
Man, what a hit.
Big hit of the blue line, just goes over the far side boards. Nova with it in their own zone, trying to recoil from that one.
Down goes Downs, by the way. You had your chance.
I missed it. We'll have the penalty coming here as the big hit on Carlson.
Yeah, that would be Matt Rodriguez delivering the blow there, and looks like he'll probably sit for 2 or less. Depending on the severity on that. I mean, it looked like a boarding call, so we'll wait for the official. No, they're just going to call it a rough.
Yeah, I mean, the referees has the option to add 2 minutes to anything. Any penalty can become a 2-minute minor, major misconduct, and so on, based on severity. But it's not the most common thing.
And the coach can decline it and just take the yard. And,
Well, yeah, just take that 15-yard penalty for the face mask. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
Bouncing puck through. Played in front. A save made there. It's the good effort between Donner and number 19, which Stefan Valet.
Valet had it just right. If he would have had a firmer grasp on his stick, I think it would have had more of an angle and power towards the net. Kind of had soft hands on it, unfortunately.
1:48 remains here on the power play for Nova as it's cleared up and out of the Mason zone. Roughing is indeed the call on Rodriguez. As it's played now by Danner. Danner to the far side boards. It's going to be played ahead for Dylan Downs. Downs ahead for Bloom. Back to Danner. Danner over the far side. We're going to have an offsides call. We're going to have a call on that trip right after the play.
Well, he's the referee emphatically saying, yep, get to the box, get to the box, get to the box. He didn't want to hear any of it. Yeah, and he's slow to get off, too.
Just sending him to the box. 4:04 remains here in the second. Looks like we're going to have some 5-on-3 action.
Great opportunity coming up here for Nova. Looking to maybe put one up there on the board. You know, they only have one even strength goal here. They are down 9-1, but, you know, maybe a little spark here to get things going again. And then, you know, obviously an intermission will be had, and we'll regroup in the locker room.
A little bit of a good rest as it goes over to the far side. Played for Caniff, now to the near side for England off of Ganser. Back down to Ganser. Up top for England. Takes the shot, bouncing puck in front. England steps back up and it'll help him out. Bloom will have a chance at it. Nova seems to react rather quickly, trying to play things ahead. Sometimes that little bit of a more stoic action to stop and make sure you have your options before you just throw the puck somewhere. Yeah. Errant passes have really hurt these power plays so far tonight. But I guess that comes in maturity when you only have 2 years of hockey here. That you don't really get that meshing the same way.
Right, you are, John.
Back through it goes, and George Mason will have control and launch it down ice once more. There's 34 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3 advantage for Nova. England with that puck, and he battled off for Cordova. Cordova swings around with a shot just wide, gets a second hack at it. Nothing doing. Back up ice it goes. Played through for Olivet, and now ahead for Valet. Valet, backhand effort off the pad. Bounces wide. Olivet with a chance at it. Lofts it over the far side now for England. England to Olivet. Nothing doing. He couldn't make it through. Valet will take the puck instead. Calling for it is Gander. Take the shot instead. And it's going to be smothered.
Yep.
By Whalen.
Right at the expiration of the first penalty, so we are at 5-on-4 for the next 36 seconds. And bouncing opportunity up front there. And Ganser was calling for it. He was wide open over here, but you didn't want to take a chance there with having George Mason poke it out as the guy's leaving the box and have it set up for a breakaway. You don't want that. Smart call there to take the shot.
As the puck played up and out along the near side boards, the bounce coming is Danner will go after it again. Played off by Satkowski. Nova looking for a call. There is a little bit of holding going on, but the referee says, nope, you've had a couple. No more. Carlson couldn't get back to it. Shields will play it back in. The biscuit carried now by Dylan Downs. Downs will take the shot. It went off the stick early on as it's over to that far side boards. Olivet couldn't hang on to it. It's back now for Pole. 9-1 your score as we hit the expiration of the power play. We're 5-a-side hockey with just over 2 minutes left in the second. Left behind the Nova net. It's going to be played off by Mandeville. Looking for the wraparound. Did he get it?
He did.
He did. And with that, it's double digits right off the power play. Not too shabby.
No reaction there from the public address. Says there was no indication from the referee, and we got ourselves a 10-1 score. A little delayed reaction on everybody's part because the referee is just kind of giving up, throwing the
he's just like, you know what, I don't need, you all know. Yeah. You all know. But we don't know. I like to see that arm go. It's dramatic.
It's all about the delivery.
Yeah.
Let's get the call from Mr. Ryan Krause.
Well, we might be waiting a while. The Witt over the far side knocked off the biscuit. Olivet will go after it there. He's digging for that puck. It will come out for Mason. Egan has a chance at it. Can't get it through, and it's back down the near side.
That's a hat trick for Mandeville. And Satkowski with the only helper.
Back on the near side, Carlson trying to get it up and out. He'll carry it up this time, but it's going to be knocked off the biscuit again, and Egan will have another chance at a quick shot. Sails wide over the far side. It goes for Satkowski. Bilal couldn't get a handle on it. As it's pushed up, finally cleared up and out there by Dylan Downs. Garrett Pohl will go after that puck.
Oh.
Up but not out, kept in by Ganser. Max Ganser looks to angle shot off the pad. What a save by Whalen. Ganser again. Another save. That one on the glove. Bouncing puck comes to the near side and Sadkowski will have it. Ganser shut down twice. He's looking for a third. Forces his way through into the slot, but finally he's taken away from the puck. He wants it. He wants it bad. 33 seconds remain here in the second period. 10-1 your score. It was 1-all at the beginning of, not that long ago. It was 3-1 at the beginning of this period. And what a way George Mason has piled it on. Bach fighting his way up ice. Bloom getting in the way, and we're going to have a penalty. Bloom went down awkwardly, and I think he's hurt his knee on that one. We're going to have a stoppage here soon. 10 seconds remain, and Bloom is down hard, and we still haven't had a whistle for him. Just 5 seconds remain in the period. They're going to finally stop it with 3. That could be ligament damage with how he went.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what they call in this because we'll see it on the replay too with the collision. I don't think it was intended whatsoever, but
no, I don't think it was so much the collision. It was how he went down after the two separated.
True, yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's any malicious intent there.
But the way he connected on it too,
it didn't help.
Well, I mean, the fall and the impact added to it, but and Bach will go to the box here. Co-captain for the GMU Patriots. Hopefully Bloom is okay. So we got 3.7 left here in the second. 2 minutes is up on the clock. for a power play for Nova. Just a reminder, everybody, we are Cross Ice Feed as we have an injury timeout here. Visit us at crossicefeed.com. Visit us also on Facebook. We have a Facebook page and also a Twitter. You can follow us and tweet us, follow us, and all that other fun stuff at Cross Ice Feed. You can also reach out to us via email, contact at Cross Ice Feed with your feedback, or if you'd like to enlist us in any hockey event in the DC metro area.
We're in. Well, he's going to try and get up and skate off on his own. I mean, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
That's, I speak as someone who tore his ACL, a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts.
Well, both of us with the knees, and he is skating on his own power, and he is going off onto the bench without any assistance.
Wow. Well, we'll see. I mean, it might have just tweaked. It could be, anything from a bruise. He didn't. Usually it takes some force to tear it.
Yeah.
Usually there's some kind of external impact on it that pushes it too far. So it just might be a good shock to him. And let's hope that's all it is, because that's a tough injury to come back from. Ended my football career, I know that. So we'll have the face-off with just 3.7 seconds left. Nova pulling the tendy. Gutsy move here. I mean, what do you got to lose? We're down 10-1.
Yeah. And
6 on for the face-off. Finally, now it's one. There's the buzzer. So we'll carry it to the intermission here with a 10-1 score in favor of the George Mason University Patriots over at Northern Virginia Community College. I'm John Baranowski. He's David Stearns. Stick with us. Join us for the third period of play. Just a little bit.
Right you are, John.